One of the most important aspects of branding is how you use visual elements to communicate your brand message and personality. In this section, we will explore how brands use colors, shapes, and fonts to evoke emotions and associations in consumers, and how you can apply these principles to your own branding strategy. Colors are one of the most powerful tools you can use to create a memorable and meaningful corporate identity. They can convey your brand values, express your brand mood, and influence your customer behavior. Different colors have different meanings and associations in different cultures, contexts, and industries. For example, red can signify passion, excitement, urgency, or danger, depending on how and where it is used. Blue can convey trust, professionalism, calmness, or coldness. Green can suggest nature, health, growth, or envy. Yellow can express happiness, optimism, creativity, or caution. And so on. You need to understand the meaning of colors and how they relate to your brand message and target audience. You also need to consider the color wheel, which shows the relationship between primary, secondary, and tertiary colors, as well as complementary, analogous, triadic, and tetradic color schemes. These are different ways of combining colors to create contrast, harmony, variety, or complexity in your logo, website, packaging, and marketing materials. For example, complementary colors are opposite each other on the wheel and create contrast and balance. Think of Coca-Cola's red and white logo or FedEx's purple and orange logo. Analogous colors are next to each other and create harmony and cohesion. Think of Starbucks' green and brown logo or Spotify's green and black logo. Triadic colors are evenly spaced around the wheel and create variety and dynamism. Think of Google's blue, red, yellow, and green logo or eBay's red, blue, yellow, and green logo. Tetradic colors are two pairs of complementary colors and create richness and complexity. Think of Burger King's red, yellow, blue, and green logo or MasterCard's red, yellow, orange, and purple logo. Shapes are another important element of branding that can affect how consumers perceive your brand. Shapes can communicate different concepts and emotions based on their form and structure. For example, circles can suggest completeness, unity, harmony, or friendliness. Squares can suggest stability, reliability, security, or professionalism. Triangles can suggest direction, movement, energy, or innovation. Curves can suggest softness, fluidity, flexibility, or femininity. Angles can suggest sharpness, edginess, dynamism, or masculinity. You need to choose shapes that match your brand personality and style. You also need to consider how shapes interact with each other and with other elements in your logo design. For example, symmetrical shapes can create balance, order, and consistency. Asymmetrical shapes can create tension, contrast, and uniqueness. Geometric shapes can create simplicity, clarity, and modernity. Organic shapes can create naturalness, authenticity, and warmth. Fonts are the third element of branding that can influence how consumers feel about your brand. Fonts are the style and appearance of the text you use in your logo design and other branding materials. Fonts can convey different messages and emotions based on their typeface and characteristics. For example, serif fonts have small strokes at the end of the letters and can suggest tradition, elegance, or sophistication. Sans serif fonts do not have these strokes and can suggest simplicity, cleanliness, or modernity. Script fonts mimic handwriting and can suggest creativity, personality, or elegance. Display fonts have distinctive features and can suggest uniqueness, fun, or style. You need to choose fonts that reflect your brand voice and tone. You also need to consider how fonts work with other elements in your logo design and other branding materials. For example, large fonts can create impact, boldness, or dominance. Small fonts can create subtlety, delicacy, or intimacy. Bold fonts can create emphasis, strength, or confidence. Italic fonts can create movement, dynamism, or expression. As you can see, colors, shapes, and fonts are not just aesthetic choices but strategic decisions that can affect how consumers perceive and respond to your brand. By understanding the psychology behind these elements and using them effectively in your branding, you can create a logo that influences the customer on a psychological or subconscious level and helps you stand out from the competition. Social proof is the phenomenon where people tend to follow the actions or opinions of others, especially those they trust or admire. It's a powerful psychological force that influences our decisions and behaviors, from what we buy to what we watch. Brands can leverage social proof to increase their credibility, visibility, and sales by partnering with social media influencers. Influencers are content creators who have built loyal and engaged online communities around their personal brands. They have the ability to sway their followers' preferences, opinions, and actions with their authentic and relatable content. In this section, we'll explore 5 ways that brands can leverage influencers for social proof, and how they can benefit from this strategy. Product reviews and features. One of the most popular ways to leverage influencers for social proof is through product review posts, videos, and blogs. Brands gift influencers select products, and those influencers unbox the gift and use the products. They share their honest feedback, opinions, and experiences with their followers, highlighting the features, benefits, and value of the products. This type of content helps brands showcase their products in a realistic and engaging way, while also providing social proof from a trusted source. According to a survey by Grin, 86% of consumers said they trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. Influencer product reviews can also drive traffic and conversions, as they often include links or codes to purchase the products. For example, E.L.F Cosmetics partnered with influencer James Charles, 30+ million followers, to promote its products on TikTok. His posts generated 167 million views and a 12.88% engagement rate, which is almost 6 times higher than the average engagement rate of influencers with a similar fan base. Positive interactions with user-generated content. User-generated content, UGC, is any type of content created by users or customers of a brand, such as photos, videos, testimonials, or reviews. UGC is a form of social proof that shows how real people use and enjoy a brand's products or services. Brands can leverage influencers to encourage more UGC from their followers, by asking them to participate in challenges, contests, hashtags, or campaigns. Influencers can also interact with UGC by liking, commenting, sharing, or featuring it on their own platforms. This can help brands boost their reach, engagement, and reputation, while also building a stronger relationship with their customers and fans. For example, Starbucks launched the #RedCup contest campaign on Instagram, where it asked its followers to share creative photos of their holiday-themed red cups. The campaign was promoted by several influencers who shared their own photos and encouraged their followers to join. The campaign generated over 40,000 entries and increased Starbucks' Instagram followers by 8%. Whitelisting. Whitelisting is a technique where brands give influencers access to their social media accounts or ads manager platforms, so that they can create and run ads on behalf of the brand. This allows brands to leverage the influencer's content, audience, and credibility for their paid campaigns, while also giving the influencer more creative control and compensation. Whitelisting can help brands increase their ad performance, reach, and conversions, as they can target the influencer's followers or lookalike audiences who are more likely to be interested in the brand's products or services. Whitelisting can also help brands overcome some of the challenges of organic influencer marketing, such as algorithm changes, low visibility, or ad fatigue. For example, Gymshark used whitelisting to amplify its influencer marketing campaigns on Facebook and Instagram. The brand gave its influencers access to its ads manager account, so that they could create and run ads using their own content and targeting their own followers. The results were impressive. Gymshark achieved a 19x return on ad spend, ROAS, a 219% increase in purchases and a 70% decrease in cost per purchase. Influencer-hosted live events. Live events are another way that brands can leverage influencers for social proof. Live events are real-time online sessions where influencers interact with their followers through video or audio streaming platforms, such as Instagram Live, YouTube Live or Clubhouse. Live events can be used for various purposes, such as product launches, Q&A sessions, tutorials, interviews or collaborations. Live events can help brands create buzz, excitement and urgency around their products or services, while also providing social proof from the influencer's presence and endorsement. Live events can also increase engagement, loyalty and trust, as they allow the influencer and the brand to connect with their followers in a more personal and interactive way. For example, Sephora partnered with influencer Jackie Aina, 3.6 million followers, to host a live event on YouTube, where she showcased some of the brand's products and answered questions from her fans. The event attracted over 13,000 live viewers and generated over 300,000 views in total. It also drove traffic and sales to Sephora's website, as the products featured in the event were linked in the description box. Case studies. Case studies are another form of social proof that brands can leverage from influencers. Case studies are detailed stories that showcase how a brand's products or services helped an influencer solve a problem, achieve a goal or improve their situation. Case studies can be presented in various formats, such as blog posts, videos, podcasts, or webinars. Case studies can help brands demonstrate the value, quality, and results of their products or services, while also providing social proof from the influencer's testimonial and data. Case studies can also educate, inspire, and persuade potential customers who are looking for more information or proof before making a purchase decision. For example, Shopify partnered with influencer Tim Ferriss, 3.4 million followers, to create a case study on how he used the platform to launch his own online store. The case study was published on Ferriss' blog and podcast, where he shared his story, challenges, strategies, and outcomes. The case study generated over 100,000 views and 2,000 comments on his blog, and drove thousands of sign-ups to Shopify.